Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Sunday again. It is Sunday evening and we are jumping in for Crucible Round 3, Season 16, Week 2. So far we've gone 2-0. Hopefully we'll grab 3-0. Hope your guys' Round 2 went extremely well and good luck to you guys in Round 3. Let's jump in here and see what we are up against. If you did see our last video, you saw that we grabbed a victory. Our Room 1 held up like a champ for us. So we're going to be going into third round trying to get that 3-0 weekend. Looks like we are up against Thomason. Thomason, if you see this, good luck, my friend. Let's jump in and take a look at TCP. 268, so another 100 mil punch up. Let's jump in here and see what kind of defense we're looking at here. All right, we've got a Night Stalker squad with Nightcrawler in 1. We have Thunderbolt's Redemption in 2. We have, let's see, Liberty with Super Scroll in 3. Superior 6 with Black Knight in 4. We've got Professor X, Null, Mephisto, Gladiator, and Emma in 5. We faced this the other day. I think I've got a team saved that will work well for that. And then we've got Room 6. We might be able to use Immortal in here since he is only 1 diamond. Yeah, we might be able to get through that with Immortal. Very good possibility. Let's start out like we always do. Let's jump in here with our trusty Thunderbolts. I don't foresee this being much of an issue here. They're obviously going to get a Songbird from us. However, it's going to spawn at the speed of Dormammu, I believe, which we're probably going to kill their Songbird before there's even a turn taken. So let's jump in here and see how it goes. And I don't know who we're going to grab, who we will clone of them. I'm not really too familiar with the damage on Orcus, but I would say it's probably going to be Sentinel. Yeah. Okay. So they got Hyperion. Strange enough. Okay. All right. So Songbird is getting ready to go. Our Sentinel should go right after her. Nope. Hyperion's going. And we're going to go straight in here. Very good. There goes Dorm. We're going to get in here with Taskmaster and blind everyone. Okay. Let's go over here. Get the ability block so he's not summoning anyone. We do not need any more Sentinels out here. Okay. Okay, let's get in here with Ghost's Ultimate. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and get over here and get rid of them real quick so we can get into their second run here. All right, let's go ahead and use Hyperion's ultimate, which should kill her. We're going to focus on Nimrod. All right. I think this does adjacent. No, stun. We're going to go ahead and stun her. So she'll stop all the pings. I think this is adjacent. 2 random effects excluding attack primary. No, only primary. All right, we're going to go ahead and go after Scientist Supreme. Okay. Let's get in here with Hyperion Special. That's not good. We do not need a ton of Sentinels out here. Okay, she's on her ultimate for the second time. There goes Hyperion. Okay. We're not going to do much, but we are going to keep this. That will eliminate the revives, and we'll just come in with a Black Cat combo or something. Okay. Go ahead and kill him so we can move on. That should get rid of him. Okay, there we go. All right, that'll be a pretty easy cleanup. So we have established, and I wanted to go in there, when it comes to Thunderbolts, I know a lot of people have built them up because of raids, and we need to find out what teams they can beat. And so far, straight Orcus is literally the only team they can beat. So if you do have straight Orcus and you've got them built up, you can use them there. Outside of that, my recommendation is do not use them at all. Save Songbird. She's a good plug and play. But it seems like if there is anyone plugged in with Orcus, it just completely throws them off. So I think we've pretty much established that there's pretty much no team comp other than straight Orcus that Thunderbolts can beat. All right. Let's jump in here to this room. Let me see. Is this the one that I saved? No. Yes. Okay. So the idea here is we're going to use Lilandra. That is going to stop Gladiator from getting a taunt. Okay. That is going to open up Professor X. Obviously, Null is going to keep Mephisto from being empowered. And, yeah. Shadow King's going to be pinging like crazy. So let's jump in here and see how it goes. It went pretty smooth the last time. But, to be fair, we were in a different room. So I don't know whether or not the room's going to have anything to do with it. But I doubt it. Okay, they're going after Emma. All right, their Null's going. Okay, still going after Emma. Okay, ability block on Shadow King. All right, they're going. Their whole entire team is going. Okay, there goes our Null, which isn't great, but here we are. Okay, so we're going to be able to get rid of their Professor X. Okay, he's gone. Very good. We cannot ability block Null, but we can ability block Mephisto, so that is where we're going right now. Okay. We are going to jump over here on Emma. Get ability block on her. Get the pings on Mephisto. All right. Let's go ahead and use his special. That got rid of Null or Mephisto. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and use Lilandra's ult, which pretty much wipes out everyone except for Gladiator. And if this ultimate doesn't kill Gladiator, Professor X's is going to. All right, there we go. All right. Did not go quite as smooth as it did last time, but nonetheless, we are through. All right. So now let's see where we're going to go. I think we're going to use a mortal here. I don't know that I've ever used a mortal on Liberty, but I can't think of anything here that would really screw anything up. No, I really can't. So let's go in with a mortal here. Because I think we're going to use Mephisto in room 6 to eliminate... okay, we're going to go ahead and stun Super Skrull and get rid of him right out of the gate before he becomes an issue. Okay, we're going to get a rewind on everyone. Okay. Clear that stun. We're going to drag everybody over here. Okay. Let's see. I want to get a rewind on Peggy because I do not want her stunning Storm. All right. Yeah, they worked absolutely fine and pretty much golden. All right. Let's see. I think we're going to use Cabal. Ten. Once again, I don't know that I've ever used Cabal against Night Stalkers, but we're going to go ahead and try it, especially in this room with all of the assists, because we're going to be going first, which means we're going to be getting tons of assists. So we're going to use the basic here because we do not want to put, I believe it puts, yeah, we do not want to put slow out there. So we're going to basic, and then we're going to get a ton of assist, and there he goes. Okay. We got a stun on Iron Patriot, which isn't great. We're going to go ahead and go after Blade because we're going to drag all the assist over to him. Okay. Big rewind. Okay, here comes Oath. She's going to take a turn. And then I think Agatha's also going to take a turn. Nope. So let's go ahead and go in on Agatha. We're going to get all the assist in on her, and we might be able to kill her. Perfect. All right. And this should get rid of Blade for sure. No. He's hanging in there like a boss. This absolutely will. Okay. Worked like a charm. I love Cabal, and they are performing like madmen in room 1. All right, perfect. We have an overwhelming amount of offense. So these last 2 rooms should not be any issue. We're going to come in here. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and use Mephisto. We're going to use Quasar to get immunity. I want the opportunity to have the ability to get a stun out there. And I think we're probably going to use Kahori Miss Marvel Classic. Okay. Yeah, I like this. We're going to be able to go right after Omega. We're going to be able to cut his health in half. Yeah, I'm really liking this. I think this is going to work well. We'll find out. All right. Let's go ahead and go after Omega. Okay, that's enough. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get in here with Kahori. There goes Omega. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and go after Kahori. We're going to save Thanos as long as we can. Although we are going to try to stun him if we can. Very good. All right. I like that. Now we're going to go after Kahori and see if we can get rid of her. Okay. Okay. Let's get in here with Quasar's ultimate. All right. There goes Thanos, and let's go ahead and get rid of Phoenix. Very good. All right. Worked out perfect. Okay. We're going to go ahead and jump in here with Night Stalkers and get rid of this real quick. Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Let's just get in here. Okay, let's stay on Sentinel because we do not want him spawning anybody. Let's get rid of him. Okay, very good. Let's get in here with Moon Knight, and it would only be fitting if we kill them with Sentinel. That's for slapping around my Thunderbolts. All right. So let's jump into this last room here, get it going. And we're just going to go ahead and use Odin And the old Fantastic Four, because why not? Okay, looks good to me. Yep. Man, his retaliates. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll go ahead and flip everything real quick and then oh yeah, immunity. Didn't even see it. We're not flipping nothing. All right. Very good. All right. Pretty straightforward there. So we did drop an attack again because of Thunderbolts, but here's the deal. We know now you guys don't have to play around with them to figure it out because you get to watch me make a fool out of myself playing around with them. But pretty straightforward. If it is not a straight Orcus, do not use Thunderbolts. However, if you do have a straight Orcus, they will work. If they don't, just set everybody on the bench. Use Songbird, even maybe Hyperion, depending on the circumstances, as plug and play. Hyperion can be useful in certain situations because it gives your whole team defense up. And he does have decent sustainability and pretty decent damage. So just keep that in mind. Let's take a look. They have not attacked yet, but we will check it out whenever they attack and see exactly what's going on there. All right. So we ended up grabbing a round 3 victory. And let's jump in here and check it out and see how it went down. All right. So room 1, 8370 for us. 8364 for them. Basically a mirror except for Old Man Logan for Black Knight. Room 2, Vigilante, of course, no issues there. 8367. Of course, we dropped the attack with our wonderful Thunderbolts. 7957. Room 3, 8369 with Immortal. Looks like they dropped an attack with Immortal in here and then finished it up with Cabal, Kang, and Apocalypse. Room 4, of course, Starjammer's Mirror, no issue there. We came in with Odin and the Fantastic Four. No issues there, 8368. Of course, the Professor X room. We came in with Professor X, Noel, Lilandra, Emma, and Shadow King, 8364. And they actually went in with Accursed with Apocalypse, did not work. Then they went in straight Accursed, did not work. And then they cleaned it up with an Odin comp. And then round 6, they could not clear. This room has done very well for us so far as well. Perfect. We ended up grabbing the victory and went 3-0 this weekend. We finished up at rank 28. So we're getting closer and closer to our ultimate goal, which is at some point in time getting the opportunity to go up against our good buddy Dave. Hopefully we'll get there and we won't start dropping down. So that's what we're after, obviously. Now that we're in the top 50, realistically our goal is going to be to at least go 2-1 every weekend, to not go backwards. The idea of continuing to go 3-0 is probably not a reality, but if we can stay in there at 2-1, then we'll consistently make some progress. All right. Well, guys, If you got some value out of this video, if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you have not. We're getting awful close to 1,000 subs. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching these videos, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you find out as soon as I drop a new video, and share it with your friends and alliance mates if you think they can get some value out of these. And of course, until the next video, guys, stay positive and enjoy the game.